Let me share a little tip. This tip, if you apply it, I'm telling you, it will change your business, okay? Here's the title today: How to Turn Brain-Picking Lunches into Life-Changing Cash. All right? How to turn brain-picking lunches into life-changing cash. If you are an entrepreneur where you are literally not being paid by someone else, you have to generate your own income. Listen, you've probably gotten these invitations before about, can I pick your brain for lunch? And listen, there's nothing wrong with those. These people are kind. These people want your help. But at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur who wants to help people, you're eventually going to reach a cap. You're not going to be able to book brain-picking lunches with everybody, or you're not going to have qualified leads. Not everybody who wants to pick your brain for lunch is a good candidate for your business or can afford your services. And so pretty soon, you're going to reach this point where you want to help people, but you just can't. You just can't say yes to every brain-picking lunch. So what's the solution? I'll tell you what the solution is. Write down the most frequently asked questions. Look, these people are not just picking your brain just to have a salad with you. There's obviously some perceived expertise that you have. And so what I want you to do, I'm telling you, this will rock your world. This will change the way you do business. I want you to write down the 3 most common questions you get for brain-picking lunches. And listen, if people don't know, push back. Next time someone says, can I pick your brain, say, you know what, I'm extremely interested. Can you please let me know exactly what you would like to achieve from this lunch? Listen, most people, first of all, they don't even know the answer to that question, which means it would not have been an effective lunch for you because they don't know what they want. And when people don't know what they want, you can't serve them, right? But if the people do know what they want, make a list. Make a list of the top 3 reasons why people want to pick your brain for lunch. And then here's what you do. You record your answer. I'm being serious. You record your answer. It could be with an iPhone. It could be with a webinar. It could be with a screencast. It could be with a PowerPoint that you simply record your screen. There's all kinds of software tips and tools. Don't let that stop you. Don't let the software and the technology stop you. Get your iPhone. Get your Android, if nothing else, and record yourself. But here's the point. Once you record your answer, you now have essentially a lead magnet that leads to your product or service. So for example, if somebody says, hey Kary, I want to pick your brain, true story, how do you publish a book? Listen, in the past, I would literally book 90 minutes with people one-on-one and share the whole thing. This was back, 6 years ago. Stupid thinking. I mean, really, honestly, stupid thinking. Why? Because if you do it once and you recorded it, there's so much more advantages to that. Like what? Like people don't need to show up in your city. Like you could literally send them a link to the video and they could watch it 24/7, anytime, any place. It's better for them, it's better for you. But here's what else happens. It qualifies your leads. Not everybody at the end says, you know what, that sounds fantastic. Could I publish with you, Kary? Not everyone says that. And so as a result, instead what we do now when people say, because I love it, people are so excited to introduce me to their friend. They're like, hey Kary, I got a friend who wants to write a book. Can you chat with them? And here's what I always say. I'd say, you know what, I'd love to chat with them. Please have them watch this video and then reach back. And listen, that video's long. That video is the most cutting edge tips, tricks, tools, and tactics in the publishing industry. They're getting more than they ever asked for. They're getting a doctorate degree in publishing in 90 minutes. Well, here's what happens. Some people never even watch it. Well, guess what? That would have been a waste of time for a brain-picking opportunity. In fact, it would have been several hours driving there, meeting with them, driving back, and then that creates angst and frustration for you as an entrepreneur, as a business owner. You don't have time to sit down for 90-minute lunches with everybody. So instead, you shoot them the video, and you guys can do this. You have expertise. You have a 90-minute or 60-minute or 30-minute or 15-minute or 5-minute answer for people. It doesn't need to be 90 minutes. It could be 5 minutes. But here's the point. You give them that video and you say, hey, watch this and reach back to me. What happens? The people often say, oh my gosh, I love this. Thank you so much for sharing this video. I want to become one of your published authors. How do I do it? And boom. Then we just have a process with an application, and then once you reach a certain level, you actually have a team around you that can do the interviews, and that's what we do. And that way I can keep growing the business. I can keep negotiating foreign publishing deals for our authors. I can take the company to the next level because I'm not spending 90-minute lunches with everybody giving the same talk. Anytime you are starting to give the same talk more than once, you are literally not using your time effectively. And as a result, you are hurting the growth of your business. You say you're loving people, you say you're caring for people, but in reality, you're not. Because if you grew the business, you could actually serve people better. There's certain things that only you can do in your business. This is your strength zone. This is your irreplaceable value that you bring. And when you simply give away your time to doing and saying the same thing over and over and over again, that's very unwise. So I want to challenge you. Who's in? Who's in with this challenge? Who is going to record a 5, 10, 30, 60, 90-minute talk that they give, which is the same answer that they give over and over and over again? Now what I want you to do is I want you to share it with somebody next time they ask you and say, hey, I'd love to help you. I get this question a lot. Please watch this video, and then we'll be able to have a more in-depth conversation so I can help you in a deeper way. You don't need to couch it as, I don't have time for you, I'm busy. No. You're actually helping them, because you're going to have a higher level conversation with them instead of just this, essentially educating them on the basics. Educating them on the basics is not serving you. So this is Kary Oberbrunner, Be a Soul on Fire. This is how to take brain-picking lunches, turning it into life-changing cash, and let's face it, life-changing impact. Go ahead, tag someone who needs this teaching. Share it. Why? Because we need to stop the brain-picking lunches. I'm not against lunch. I'm not against brain-picking. I just know that it's very few times is it effective of everybody's time involved. And we want to help people redeem the day and maximize their time. We'll talk soon.